Hello everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, I am Srinidhi Prabhu, first year medical student in Bangalore Medical College and Research Institute. This video will be a bit different compared to my other videos because in this video I will be sharing my journey, how I ended up in Bangalore Medical College and how was I able to crack so many competitive exams without any coaching. Many people has been asking me if I cleared NEET in first attempt or if I have gone to any coaching, so on. In this video, you will find answer to all those questions. I don't know why I have been postponing since the beginning of my channel, but I feel now is the right time to share my story and inspire you all. Believe me, it is worth listening if you are facing problems in your 11th standard or if you haven't utilized the time properly in your 11th standard, and if you are having doubts regarding yourself, if you can crack competitive exams or not, and if you think it is already too late to start your preparation for any competitive exams. Before starting my story, let's take a look into my background. I am from a small city called Shivamogga in Karnataka. Here in my hometown, there are most of the colleges prefer on PU board results rather than competitive exams. So I had two choices. One, to join a coaching institute in a different place or to study on my own. Thank God I chose to study on my own, and I'm glad that I chose that. I don't know what would have happened if I opted coaching institute in a different place, but if I get another chance to choose between a good coaching institute and studying on my own, I think I will opt studying on my own over and over again, because those 2 years has made me who I am today. I have learned so many things about myself and discovered so many things that I couldn't have done without studying on my own, without being on my own. As I told, in my college I was not exposed to competitive exams environment. I was not aware of how much competition is out there to get a seat in good college. I had lots of doubts in the beginning, how to start my preparation, which books to refer, how to get guidance, etc. I was not so consistent and I was struggling too much in my first PU figuring out all these things. I was focused more on board exams rather than competitive exams in my first PU. But before annual exams of first PU, I realized how much time I have wasted without properly preparing for competitive exams. It was like awakening Buddha had under Bodhi tree. From that day onwards, I became more focused and determined to do well in competitive exams. That's how my preparation actually started for competitive exams. When I started my preparation, I had this feeling that it is already too late, and I was aware that I am far behind in this competition. But I didn't let that stop me from achieving my goals. That's the main thing everyone should remember. It is never late to start. You just need to have proper goals and determination to achieve those goals. Have you noticed that since the beginning I have been using only competitive exams, not any one competitive exams? Because my journey started with my preparation for KVPY, then I cleared JEE Main, NEET and Karnataka CET with pretty good marks. Now I am here in Bangalore Medical College. I will try to cover as much as my journey possible in this video without making it a very long video. As I told, my preparation started mainly with focus on KVPY exam. For KVPY exam, one needs to have good understanding of the concept and their application. I had resonance KVPY material to refer, and it helped me figure out so many things along my journey. I started my preparation with biology, digestion and absorption chapter to be particular. Once I started my preparation, I got to know what works best for me, how to make notes, how to revise, which books to refer and all. So that's the main thing. First, you have to start your preparation, and along the way of your preparation, you will get to know, you will figure out what works best for you, which books is best for you to refer, and how you have to study. Once you step into the preparation, you will get to figure out what is good for you. When I started my preparation for KVPY, I had only 9 months left for the exam. Only 9 months left for me to cover biology, physics and chemistry portions of 11th and 12th standard. Yeah, it was hectic, but I thoroughly enjoyed the process of writing KVPY exam. Now actually I kind of miss those times when I used to stay awake till 3 solving organic chemistry problems and waking up at 7:30 a.m. I was good in biology and chemistry, but I was lacking basic concept in physics and I was not sure how to proceed on with physics. And I was feeling like physics is a greatest burden for me back then. I realized that I cannot complete the full portion for physics. So what I thought was I only do those chapters which I feel are easy to understand and I can solve those problems. For physics, I only focused on easier chapters for KVPY. I finished all the chapters in biology and chemistry and some chapters in physics within September. The KVPY exam was on November 4th, so I had 1 more month left for me to revise all those chapters that I have read and to take mock test. After 1 month of revision, I was satisfied with my preparation and I was confident enough to write the exam. I had good concepts and I was ready for the exam. The exam went pretty well, even though I did some silly mistakes which could have been avoided, but my bad. I was so excited seeing those questions, I missed some answer for very easy questions. After that exam, I was satisfied with my preparation with only 9 months left covering 11th and 12th portions, and that gave me confidence that I can do anything if I have strong determination and will to do that. That's the case in each one of you. If you have strong determination and will to succeed in a particular goal that you have, if you want to crack a particular exam, you can easily do that with proper commitment and consistent for that goal. From December onwards, I started to focus on NEET. Before that, I didn't even had a clue that I will prepare for NEET and I will get into a medical college. So I didn't even apply for AIIMS back then. When I started preparing for NEET, I started to understand basic concept in physics properly, and as I practiced more and more, I realized physics is not so difficult as I used to think. It just takes more time and hard work to get good hold on physics. So if any one of you are facing problems in any subject or a chapter, please don't think it as a difficult. When you think a subject is difficult, you try to neglect it and try to get away from that subject. But instead think that subject requires more of your time and hard work. With your hard work and patience, you can easily get good hold of any subject or any chapters in that matter. So please don't neglect any chapter or subject just because it is difficult for you to understand. Take it as a challenge and get over that challenge. One of my main resources for understanding physics was videos from Ashish Arora sir, Physics Galaxy. You can find it out. And those videos were concise and simple. By watching those videos, I started to love physics. That was a great thing that I did after finishing my KVPY aptitude exam. If you are facing difficulty in physics, please check it out. Physics Galaxy, Ashish Arora sir. It will definitely help you to get good hold on physics, concept and problem solving techniques. KVPY aptitude test result was announced at the end of the December and I was selected for interview round. For interview, I had selected biology and organic chemistry, my favorite subjects, and it was an opportunity for me to go through all my favorite concepts and to get back to them again. I had interview on February 23rd in Indian Institute of Science. Even though the interview was not so good, the experience that I had in Indian Institute of Science was amazing. I will talk about interview in a different video, or else this video will become a 3-hour movie on myself. Just so you know, I got selected for KVPY fellowship, but I'm not eligible now as I didn't choose BSMS course. Till now, I have only talked about my competitive exam preparation. But not to forget, I was a student in a normal college and I was supposed to do all the college stuff like write the records, attend the practical classes, take tests, and most importantly, attend the classes. It was very hectic for me to balance out the board and competitive exams. But I had one thing in my mind, that if I have good concept for competitive exams, it is easy to tackle board exams, because in board you just have to take out those concepts and write it out subjectively. So it was not a big issue for me except for languages and mathematics, which was not so my favorite subjects. Just 1 week after my KVPY interview in Indian Institute of Science, I had 12th board exam from March 1. Somehow I managed board exams and I got pretty good marks in board exams too. I think 96%. So it was pretty good marks for me. After my board exam, I had 1 month left for NEET. In last 1 month, my main focus was on taking as much mock test as I can so that I can rectify my mistakes and to know where I stand. As I have revised so many times before for KVPY board exams and so many mock tests, it was not so difficult for me now to revise them all over again. Just after my board exams, I had JEE Mains 2. And I thought JEE Mains 2 as another mock test to build up my confidence and to know where I stand. And as I had good concept on physics 2 now, I was a bit more confident than when I was writing JEE Main 1. I got about 96 or 97 percentile in both the attempt, and it was a good experience overall writing JEE Mains. Not to brag, but I was really happy with my result in JEE Main. Without taking any coaching institute, being from a small city, Shivamogga, getting there, it was a huge achievement for me. Just a week before NEET, I had Karnataka CET. Not to brag here again, but it was an easy piece of cake. After practicing so much for NEET, KVPY and JEE Main, it was very easy to tackle Karnataka CET without properly focusing on it. What I'm saying here is, it doesn't matter which competitive exams you are focusing on. If you have good concept, you can easily get good ranks and good mark in competitive exams. The syllabus will be same for any competitive exams and the concept will be same. What changes is the type of question asked and the difficulty of the question. Once you have good concept, you can tackle any problem. That's the main secret here. Have a good concept and get good marks. Coming back to my story, after Karnataka CET, I had only one exam left. That is none other than NEET. As I have said before, after taking so many mock tests and so many competitive exams, NEET was just another exam on another day. Yeah, I was a bit anxious about it, but I knew I have done everything in my hand and I had nothing to fear about it. The exam went pretty well. I think I have shared my experience in exam day in my previous video. Check it out. After this last exam, I was satisfied with the efforts that I have put for my preparation and result I have gotten back. It was a beautiful journey from knowing nothing about any competitive exam without any coaching institute, getting good ranks in each and every exam. After I checked my answer key, I got somewhere around 650, but when the actual result came, my marks was 638 out of 720 with All India rank of 1891. I was really shocked by the marks versus rank inflation, but I was satisfied at the end of the day that I could get into Bangalore Medical College, which was my first priority. I had no other medical colleges in my mind as I didn't apply for AIIMS because back then I was not aware that I will get into medical college, and I didn't even apply for JIPMER. As Bangalore Medical College is top institution in Karnataka, it was my only choice. Finally, I am here in Bangalore Medical College studying first year MBBS. Back then, whenever my biology teacher Venkatesh sir used to ask me, why can't you take up MBBS instead of focusing on BSMS course? My answer used to be like, sir, I only like to see colorful heart as pictures in textbook rather than actual human heart. But now here I am in Bangalore Medical College holding human hearts in my hand. You never know how your mind will change. So keep your options wide open rather than sticking to one particular option. Keep your options wide so that you can pick one option which suits for you in the end. I actually miss those days when I used to study till 3 hours in the morning and used to get up early in the morning and to go to college. Even though that was hectic, even though I used to be exhausted, there was a sense of satisfaction that I did something good. I think I kind of miss those kind of feelings now. But that was a great journey. That was a glimpse of my journey from being a normal kid in a small city to Bangalore Medical College without getting any coaching. If I can do this, why can't you? If I can crack all the competitive exams like KVPY, NEET, JEE Main, Karnataka CET, and even perform good in board exam, why can't you? Don't let excuses rule your life. Take a decision if you haven't taken yet and work on that. And while you are so busy focusing on cracking competitive exams, don't forget to enjoy the journey towards it. Enjoy solving a small problem enjoy getting even a small result. Like if you solve a complex problem, enjoy that moment. Don't wait for enjoyment after clearing those competitive exams. You can enjoy while preparing for competitive exam itself. Hope you will implement this and enjoy your journey towards your competitive exams. I have only talked about my preparation journey and the result I have got for that. But not to forget, even I had some bad days, the days when I used to feel low that I cannot do it anymore. Even I had so many lot doubts while along the journey. But you will reach the goal when you jump all these hurdles of the problems. Each and everyone will be having some kind of struggle while preparing for NEET. Even the person going for a prestigious coaching institute, getting good marks there, will be having his own problems. So if you're feeling low, take a break and get back to this preparation as soon as you can. Be resilient and take over your goals. If you don't know what those problems are, if you don't know what pain is, how can you know joy? It is just simple as that. If you are facing struggle, you will get to know how to differentiate that struggle with the joy. The joy you will get by seeing the result for those struggle will be much more. Don't forget, everyone will be having problems and everyone will be having their own struggle. Try to figure out a way out of those struggle and try to reach the destination. Try to reach your goals. Hope you all are a bit inspired, or hope you have learned something from my journey. Hope you can take away something good from my journey and don't try to repeat the mistakes that I have made. I have even more to say about my journey. I think I will talk more in my upcoming videos. If this video has helped you, please like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get notification whenever I post new videos.